Describe yourself in 3 words.
Chaotic, organized, and sleepy.
What motivates you?
I think passion of the founders.
Who inspires you?
I have like two different inspirations. One is like Steve Jobs, because I think I love the product approach that he takes. The other one is Christo, who actually inspired me to start my own agency.
Where do you feel happiest?
I feel happiest when I'm among with the people.
Why are startups important?
Startup is important because I believe that's where the real potential is. People can become something different. You learn a lot in startup journey and not just like working in corporates. So I believe that's why I believe startups is important. It gives you that opportunity to show yourself who you are and then to show even the world what you can offer value to the world. Yeah.
How do you create products that leave a legacy?
I think it's very important that if you want to build a product that leaves a legacy is to connect with people more. Rather than just like being, just founders driven. It needs to be coming from what exactly are the problem that you're solving for the user, not for yourself.
What is the measure of success?
The measure of success, I mean, again, in terms of founders or in terms of anyone, would should be the traction that they're getting on their platform.
How do you handle failure?
I mean, handling failure is going to be difficult, but the one thing that you should do is learn from that failure, what exactly went wrong, and what can be improved in the next phase. I mean, again, failure is going to happen at any time, right? So you just need to embrace that and then know that it's going to happen and learn from that and move on.
What are some of your hobbies?
My hobbies are I like to play guitar. I'm working on building new products. I think those are my hobbies right now.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned?
So the biggest lesson I learned is that don't just do it yourself. Uh, Build a team, trust your team, and then work with your team to, get to that next level.
How do you stay motivated?
To be honest, I usually stay motivated by just doing work. It's the only motivation I would say matrix that I follow. Like just like if I'm working 100%, I think I stay motivated. But once I stop working, it becomes a bit more less motivating for me.
What has been your proudest achievement so far?
My proudest achievement so far has been working with I would say a startup where I was able to like put more work and then get them up the market, but it still hasn't launched. So that's one thing that I'm like struggling with. But we the goal is to help them launch as soon as possible. But my big I would say like building something from scratch and then getting them to see what exactly they should be doing. I would say those are like I would say my greatest achievement right now.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I see myself having at least like five startup companies under me because we also want to be more, I would say, a venture studio, startup studio kind of approach where we also will be building our own product and we will also be, supporting startup founders. So right now, what I see in the 10 years is that I should at least have like 5 to 10 companies, startups under me, and then at least like help 50 startup founders to help them grow their own product.
Why is guiding startups and giving pitches so important?
I think guiding startup, I think for me was being from my young age. I think I've been only be working with startups. It's only the last 3 years, which was more like corporate. And I did not like that approach because it was more slow and I'm very used to fast, pace. And that's why I think working with startup gives me that, fulfillment and give me that kick, I would say. So working with startup is something that I really like. And again, as I think you need to like start like working with them more so that, you're also motivated. Yeah.